And we're going to continue today, and we're wrapping it up today. We're going to wrap it up, and I'll tell you why in a minute, because Saturday starts December 1st. We're going to enter into the season of Christmas. And so we want to really focus on Christmas. We want to focus on the birth of Christ, and it's going to be beautiful. We're going to take communion at regular basis, and just really prepare our hearts. I want to prepare our hearts for Christmas. I don't want to get to the day before Christmas and feel like my heart hasn't been prepared because I've been too busy. So as a church, we've got, I think it's 8 weeks, 8 times that we're going to meet, Thursdays and Saturdays. So that's a lot of time. We're going to prepare our hearts for the coming of Christ. Isn't that good? I'm excited about that. So today we're going to finish up Joshua. Before we get into chapter 10 and on, I want to just say a few things over you, because this is the chapter that talks about hailstones, sun, and the moon and the sun standing still, and the hailstones. So it's a pretty miraculous chapter. But I want to say this over you, that the Lord will move heaven and earth in order to rescue you if necessary. I've been saying that for a long, long time, that the Lord will move heaven and earth to rescue me, and he will do so for you too. I want you to have that kind of tenacity, that kind of belief with the Lord, that you so matter. You so matter to God, that he will move whatever he has to move, whatever obstacles that he has to move. He will do so in order to rescue you, in order to bring you fully to that place where he has you to be, right, in the abundance. And in this story, it's so awesome because he sent the great hailstorm, right, from heaven, and he stopped earth from revolving for a whole day for Joshua. He stopped earth from revolving for the whole day. Sent the hailstorm. Why? Because he was going to rescue his son, Joshua, and the Israelites. That's what I'm saying. The Lord will do whatever. Nature, there's nothing, even in nature, that's going to be able to stop the heart of the Father to come and rescue you. Nothing at all. So we know, and this is a bit of review, we know that the Lord is the great encourager. Right? Joshua 1:9, be strong and of good courage, and do not be afraid nor dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you. He's with you everywhere you go. He's with you. Never forget that the Lord your God is with you. You're not alone. You're not alone. And that, in and of itself, should give you confidence. It should give you that, Lord, that warm feeling on the inside, knowing that I'm with my Father, and he's always with me. Therefore, what can man do to me? So we know that God is the great encourager. You need encouragement? God is the great encourager. You need peace because you feel fear. He's the one that gives peace, right? He's everything, and he's with you. We know that obedience to him brings success in our lives. Joshua 1:8, listen to what this says. Meditate on his word day and night, and do his will. Then you will make your way prosperous and have good success. So as we obey God's word, as we obey it, he will bring success in our lives simply because we obey the will of the Father. Now we know that blessings follow obedience. The walls of Jericho falling down, that's just one example. And we know that judgments follow disobedience. Achan's sin causing the defeat at Ai. We've gone over all of these things. We've gone over this chapter by chapter. We know that God is the God of second chances. The book of Joshua is so rich. It's full of practical applications for us. So he's the God of second chances. When the wrong was made right, okay, Achan and his family, they died. When the wrong was made right, Ai was totally destroyed by Joshua and his army. Joshua did not lose not one thing. Everything that God said he would have came to him. Even if at one point in time it looked like he wasn't going to get the fullness of the Lord. No, he received the full promise. How many of you in here can say, I'm believing and I'm contending for the fullness, the full promise. I don't want to just barely inherit the land that God has given me. I want to inherit, I want to occupy, I want to possess that land that God has given you. He's given us land. And it may not be an actual land, but it might be for some of us. But it's in areas of our lives that he has for you to dominate, to have that, to say, yes, this is where I speak, have my influence. You know, this is what God has said, go and run. This is the will of the Father in your life. Is this making sense?
Yes.
So he's the God of second chances. You know, Psalm 18:2 says that the Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer.